Hi, everyone. I'm Charlene Shirk. Welcome to Digital Champions, where we speak to some of the most innovative thinkers in the digital space. And joining us today from London, UK, is Tree Elven with Addvertising.org. Tree, thanks so much for making the time to join us today on Digital Champions.
Thank you. It's lovely to be here.
So tell us what you do there at Addvertising.org.
Well, Addvertising.org is a platform which is open to public review. So the advertising's latest creative work is uploaded to the site for the general public to review anonymously. And so the idea is to open up a genuinely two-way bridge between advertisers and their audiences to find out what the audiences really think about their work in real time, globally. That's what we do at Addvertising.org, a safe discussion and critiquing space.
So this is kind of like a focus group.
It's like a worldwide focus group. Yeah, you could say like that. I like to regard it as ads at Addvertising.org being like a cinema for advertising. So as opposed to advertisers feeling the need to use data, sometimes it can be intrusive to find their audiences. We like to think that the advertising is a magnet for those audiences. So it's a new platform for advertisers to display their latest creative work in the form of a kind of cinema where the audience may go because they like that particular topic, because they like that particular personality in the advert, and go to enjoy and critique the advertising rather than being targeted.
So people are actually willingly going and sitting through advertisements, which is so contrary to what people think, is that they're always zipping through the advertisement. So, Tree, you mentioned data. So does the advertiser get to know, say if I watch the ad and I gave feedback, do they learn who gave them that feedback?
It's really anonymous. Ads does function as a kind of gatekeeper for that. So the advertisers would certainly be able to connect with our database of users on a permission basis for trials, for example. So we're also envisaging the site as being used by advertisers to trial their adverts, their campaigns, before going the whole hog and producing them. Because obviously we all know that can be tremendously useful. You can avoid some mistakes if you've got some genuine feedback before actually producing the whole thing. So Addvertising.org is also going to be an extremely useful trialing tool for the advertisers.
And I know you said anonymous, but so say I'm, female, Gen X, homeowner, no kids, dog owner. I'm just giving all my information away right there. So do they know that about the person giving them feedback? I get anonymous that they don't know my name or my address or things like that, but do they get to know kind of the demographic who's responding to that advertisement?
Really, the idea of ads is that we don't actually care about skin color, location, age, gender, any of these things. It's about a genuine response. And you may think in the industry that that's going to be, oh no, but in fact in the industry the feedback we've had is that it's very much the agencies and the advertisers have plenty of data. They know exactly who's looking at what, when, and so that's not actually the service that we're providing. It's more about what our slogan says, which is less looking at data, more listening to humans, and just opening up that genuine two-way bridge, which we genuinely feel is the future of advertising. And it's going to be better for the advertisers who are wise to that, to work alongside the consumer, to work with the audiences and say, what do you like? What do you not like? One of the things we consistently hear is that people will say, oh, I hate advertising. They don't. They actually quite like advertising a lot of the time. If you ask a few questions, what they tend not to like is being interrupted in what they're doing digitally. Where's my teenage daughter? She's meant to be at her doctor's appointment. What's going on here? You don't want to be seeing ads crossing your screen at these moments. And so the idea is to shift the perception in the public view and get the public coming in and saying, oh, you know what, this is cool or offensive or fantastic, and just generate the buzz and the two-way bridge like that.
Tree, what a great idea, especially with privacy restrictions coming our way. This is such a great idea. And we're always saying, don't forget, there's an actual person behind that screen. And I think you've really cornered that. Tree, thank you so much for sharing this with us. Best of luck to you. And thanks for taking the time to join us today on Digital Champions.
It's been my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Oh, it is our pleasure. What an interesting concept. If you'd like to learn more about what Tree is doing over there at advertising.org, you can start by checking her out on dailyadbrief.com. Well, I'm your host, Charlene Chirk. Thanks so much for joining us today for Digital Champions, and we look forward to learning something new with you next time.
Simplify presents Addressable CTV, combining the power of TV with the targeting and attribution of digital. Simplify's Addressable CTV delivers massive reach with the ability to scale without sacrificing precision. TV buyers can generate incremental reach with household-level targeting, frequency controls, reporting, and insights. To learn more about Simplify's Addressable CTV and what it can do for your clients, visit simply.fi.